And so it's Milwaukee now. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Now here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Robert Covington picks one up.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Inside. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Fox has got 5.
And Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Hero with the screen on Covington. They need this, and it's Butler with the jam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Outside, Covington. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Ware dishes to Edwards. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And Fox with a clear path to the basket. Off with the layup. The Bucks trail. Wiggins outside. Pass to Butler. And he uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got his second basket.
Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
Thompson outside. Back to Fox. Here's Covington. Now Fox. He's covered by Hero. Steps back and fires. And Fox gets it to go. And it's 7 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Such a versatile scorer. Fox is superb at understanding when to take the mid-range.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys.
That's right, everybody. It's now time for your Bucks Breaker Crew.
numbers for De'Aaron Fox. Great showing for him last season. He was around 26 points per game, 5 assists, and just over 2 steals. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Williams finds Hero.
Chicago foul. Red. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Butler. He's got 6. Williams sets a screen for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Williams. From the arc. And it's Donovan Mitchell with the 3.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Chicago trailing here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Williams. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. And it's Mitchell missing. Now Fox. He's got 7. Outside Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Hero with the screen on Edwards. Back to Hero. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Ware. Edwards looking it over. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 1, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
And here's Edwards after Jimmy Butler made that last 3-pointer. Thompson in the post.
Oh, man.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Butler kicks to Williams. Pass to Mitchell, stolen by Thompson. Goes up.
Oh, yes, sir.
And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, there's some elite two-way talent here with Thompson. Unbelievable play.
Hero passes to Butler. And here is Mitchell. And the shot goes in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for Robert Covington. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
Now, here's Fox. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Count that one.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell passes to Butler. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Mitchell with the bounce pass. And the slam by Williams.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5 over Mitchell. And that one hits back iron.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The tray. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Pass to Messi. At the elbow, Williams. Mitchell up top. Edwards defending. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Bucket is good.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Coming off a terrific season, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Milwaukee making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Hero against Rose. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the ring.
Out left of the wing. Over in the corner, Hero. Edwards kicks to Mitchell. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 9 points.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Please give up a big round of applause for your Fox Youth Dance Team.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In fourth, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And it's Fox with the ball for Chicago. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. To the paint, here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Williams. Here's Misi. Outside, Hero. Clock at 4. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Edwards. Outside, Hero. Williams sets a screen for Hero. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Hield with a screen on Hero. Here's Rose. A second chance effort. Clark. Williams with the block. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Hero. Fires the 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rose passes to Clark. Misses the baby hook.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
A pass to Fox. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. For the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, you like to see how comfortable Fox is from deep.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Misi. Still scoreless. Hero no good.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And the 3 ball is good. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
Well, all Fox needed was the ball because he was in a great spot for that possession.
Hero against Rose. Hero with it. Driving the lane. And that one, good. Hero's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Chicago Bulls. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Edwards. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Dillingham. And it's Misi in at the 5. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Chicago?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Rose kicks to Clark. Edwards passes to Hield. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hield's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. Outside Butler. Elbow shot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Butler's got 11.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Outside Edwards. Clark. It's good on the putback.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Butler. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. From downtown. Rebound by Rose. Bulls leading by 8. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Edwards, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Butler on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And the first one at the line is good.
When you think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind. Notably, how hungry he is to win at all costs.
Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Dillingham. Jones checked in for the Bulls. And so he makes both from the line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Clark. Wiggins against Rose. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Edwards. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Victor Oladipo.
Excellent display of timing on the catch and shoot there. Oladipo plays quick but smart.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And into the floor is your Bucks coach. What a area, Bucks fans. It's on the fans. On the court is your Bucks squad. You are the Tuesday.
Checked in for Victor Oladipo. The Bulls also changing it up. Ware's checked in, and it's Asar Thompson in for Jones. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Edwards dishes to Ware. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it inside, and Thompson slams it home.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Screen by Wiggins. Here's Butler, and Ware pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 8. Pass to Rose. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tyler Hero picks one up.
And a guy who's averaged as many as 7 free throws a game in his career, Rose knows how to get to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Both shots good from the stripe. Bucks trail by 10. Pass to Edwards. Wiggins outside. Now here's Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
Now Buzelis. Here's Ware. Outside Edwards. There's Anthony Edwards. That one falls. Edwards got the lead back up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Hero. Right side, Butler. Six on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, the last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
For Milwaukee, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The Bucks making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And then for Chicago, Robert Covington's checked in for Buzelis, and it's Fox in for Derrick Rose. No good on the second free throw.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Some solid defense from Butler.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Good D by Covington.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. De'Aaron Fox, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Pass to Messi. Bucks passing it around. On the wing, Wiggins. There's a screen. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that matchup against the Nets, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Oh, here's Edwards. Out to the wing. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Continuing to expand his offensive game, Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Outside Butler. From 13, makes that one his 6th of the night. Sure, very healthy, 6 for 9.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And here's Edwards. His last outing with 20 points. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play?
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Bucks. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's Messi. Wiggins outside. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass. Messi's got his 2nd basket of the game.
and they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Fox passes to Covington. Fox kicks to Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Butler. Rebound by the Bulls.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Hero sends the pick for Butler. Oh, no, stopping.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Edwards against Wiggins. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And let's check out stats for Jimmy Butler. He's coming off an excellent season. Around 20 points per game last season. 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Achua, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Victor Oladipo in for Edwards. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Oladipo taking his time here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul. Here's Messi. Wiggins passes to Achua.
And Covington putting in the work right now on the defensive end.
And again, the Bucks miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Thompson. Nice D from Oladipo. Bucks trail by 14. Wiggins drives in. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bucks. Butler comes in for Victor Oladipo. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Back to Fox. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Here's Hero, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point. The Bulls leading by 14. Now here's Thompson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans. 3-pointer, Fox. Rebound by Williams.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Thompson outside. Fox against Hero. Now Fox. 19 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Into the lane. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The Bulls have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Now here's Butler. 23 points in the game.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
And so Butler nails both of them. Chicago leading by 12. Outside Covington. Pass to Ware. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Fox, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. They get it back. Williams finds Butler. Over Buzelis. And it's Butler missing. Chicago's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Covington. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game. 44 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Butler. 25 points in the game.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And you think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Butler with the ball. He's got 26. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Yeah, easy call.
The Bucks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And so Butler nails both of them. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And so it's the Chicago Bulls looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their transition game has been in. Full effect.